Welcome back to this continuation of our playthrough of 2064 Read-Only Memories by Midboss. A game in 2017. Yeah, 9 years old. Cool. It's a cool game, I like it. I like the click and play, point and click aspect. The story is cool, characters are cool, you can give the lip to someone you don't like and it will take the ball and build on that. It's yeah, that's cool. Probably not the target audience in the end, because it's Cyberpunk. Okay, I don't mind Cyberpunk, I'm just not a big addict of it. LGBTQ representation, I'm not part of it, so I cannot say anything, except it doesn't feel forced. It feels like, okay, yeah, it's part of the world we built, which is a cyberpunk world. Okay, yeah, I have no queries with that, actually. It doesn't feel forced, that's what I mean. So, good story writing, which is good. So, continue. We had to stop this protest. We already looked at everyone. We need to speak to the protest leader. An animated old man leads the group of protesters. Elvis Presley? Or, if you are French or Belgium, Dick Rivers? It's him. Okay, let's talk.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
The voice is familiar for some reason. British voice. I cannot place it, but the voice seems familiar. The voice seems familiar. Maybe a guy on YouTube I used to follow for reviews of games, but like so long ago. My god, I cannot even remember the name. Okay.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Brochure added to items, okay. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. I'm writing a story on the protest. Can you speak on the record? Yeah, let's go with Yannick Fairlight because he was a friend, yes? To him. Oh, they're enemies now, so maybe not. Maybe I should lead with writing a story and trying to get info? Like, if I go with writing the story, I listen, I'm like, okay, yes, why is this, why is that? And in the end, they say, okay, yeah, we convince someone, we go home. Because that's the goal for the cat girl, Jess. Oh, I can go there. This route. Maybe. I don't know how bad their Fallout was. I'm torn. Let's... this would say, I trust the old guy, and I don't trust him. Maybe you want to make small problem, but maybe to make more problem, this would go smoothly if I speak about him, because it would go smooth, blah blah blah, and then he can just backstab me, the old guy. Because by then I trust him. Am I reading too much into this? Nah, no. It's a fair question. Okay, let's go with Yannick Fairlight.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in.
But I know this voice, my god, it sounds so familiar. Like, it's a voice I didn't hear for, I don't know, some years. I need to look it up, but I should make a mental note. Who is playing Brian? And before I checked, I'm calling it first. I would say... Oh, it was a huge guy. With a fancy hat, British. From the accent, like this one. Jim from the Jimquisition or something? Is this still a thing? I should look it up after recording this. Really, I should look it up. But I'm not a people's person to... I won't remember your face, if you're a man. But I will definitely remember an accent. Or maybe I'm totally wrong and it's not him. So, we will see.
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen.
The computer memory.
I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Yeah, but it's not them, we know it.
Well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
That's true also, they are not popular opinion, I guess, in 2064.
But, off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be.
True too. Look at the cat lady, I don't know how old she is, but she's very racist. Or is it racism or speciesism? Because we don't have spliced genes and she has. How would people with spliced gene be categorized versus nowadays humans? That's interesting questions actually. Transhumanism and everything, it's very fascinating talk. And I don't think anyone has the right answer. That's my idea, because we don't live through it at the moment. We have ideas, and we decode these ideas or those situations, which didn't happen yet, with today's point of view. We will change as humans, as a species. Will change by then. So I cannot tell, you cannot tell, nobody can tell. Unless you're watching this when it happened, or please tell me in the comment if I'm still alive. Please tell me in the comment what the fuck is going on then. I'm genuinely interested.
I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out.
So I still need Yannick. No, I want you to go through me.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for, but I want to trust you, but help me trust you. Could I ask some questions about the Human Revolution? Yeah.
What questions can I answer for you?
What are the ultimate goals? Why protest at this clinic? How do you plan on enacting? Okay, why at this clinic in particular? Yes.
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with.
That's obvious. That's obvious. To this day, I think I told this story in a previous episode. You need to prove there is a clear genetic disorder for anything to be done for you or your child. So, because there's no guarantee that gene demodifying you will be passed on to your child. Maybe it will mutate and do awful. It's all very unclear.
It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box.
Which is true, I completely agree. But splicing genes to give you... Okay, to have cat ears and deer antlers, it's stupid, don't get me wrong, I don't get of this, it's stupid. But to solve incurable disease, incurable conditions by gene splicing, well, yeah, maybe it's going like too deep in the root system, if you know what I mean. But maybe it's a necessary step sometimes until something easier, something better. But this something better will not be developed because you have an easier solution. Go and play God. Somebody will argue that, oh, medicine is also playing God. True, but on a much lower level because medicine is based off plants, unless you have COVID vaccine, which is, I think, not gene splicing, but some tiny modification, depending on which vaccines, by the way. So, hashtag not all vaccines. But by the way, I'm not against vaccines at all. I am for vaccines when it makes sense and it's proven. So, do what you want with that information.
There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding.
Oh, they have this law. Okay, interesting.
Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill.
Okay, but there's always a but.
If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
Ah, I see.
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
What are the ultimate goals? How do you plan enacting? That's all. So, ultimate goals, yes.
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
Technically, having known... I was born in a non-digital era. I was so ready to accept the digital era. Most people were. But when it started to be like, oh, you need a specific card to order a bottle of Coca-Cola or whatever candies at the, feeding machine at the school, like, you need to put money on it before and this and that. I was like, fuck you, I have fucking cash. What the fuck you want from me, boy? It was not even the year 2000 when I was like, oh fuck, they go too far with this already. I could tell. Yeah, so I can understand. I'm not commenting on how I feel now, but I can understand how such a big change, and you see that there is the good and there is the bad, and the bad starts to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, I can understand that because I lived through that.
We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
Yes, and it could have done, but no, it didn't. In 2026.
But now we're changing the very things that make us human. Our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety.
Which is true. If we go to... That's why we have all these safeguards in Europe. They don't have that in America, they don't have that in China. At least one good thing about Europe is that they're still looking... Yeah, no. Change the color of the eyes and the hairs of your baby. No. In America, in some place, it's possible. In China, it's possible. But what about the lifespan of the kids? What about the sickness they will get? Let the rich people that can afford that have the dead kid. That's what I'm saying. Let's have them have it. Not us normal people, cheap people, poor people, middle class people. Really.
The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course.
Yeah, not all agree with you, but okay.
This
So what about
world
me?
is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise.
And who knows, maybe it happened to some other planet somewhere. Because I don't think we're alone in this universe. It cannot be. It's so arrogant idea that life form, not like us, but life form, as we describe it, as they describe it, no, we cannot be the only one. I refuse this idea. I refuse this hypothesis.
Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
That's true. Do you plan?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them.
So you're like normal people. Everybody wants to convince. So, not different than the other side.
The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
Okay.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Oh, no. That's where I... So, yeah, I refuse gadgets because they are more a problem than something simple and easy. I rejected that as a kid, and I accepted things which made life more pleasant or easier. But it depends on the individual. I understood I was one of the few. And guess what? I'm still here. Everything is okay with my life. I just disagreed with how the world was going to on a certain topic at a certain time. Big deal, I'm just one person. But medicine, yeah, if it's really medicine, like, oh, you need to cut 2 arms and 2 legs because you will be happier like that. No, cut 2 arms and 2 legs because you have gangrena. Yes, I understand. But just because you're sick in the head, I'm not so sure.
Is there something else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
What? Oh, no, okay. Okay, so it's telling me I did a good job. Okay.
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
But I don't think I was doing journalism, I was just having conversation to try to have the cat girl help us.
Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
Yeah, okay. Do you think the only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work? Sending a drawing... Okay, let's ask his opinion.
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That's fair. Oh, I meant if he was telling the truth, yeah, also.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors.
But I don't think he was lying.
You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I would say yes.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them.
Oh, don't do that, kid.
A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Yeah, like this bot there.
Interesting. A RSU climate control ROM model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie bar based on this identification marker. Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
So I need to make it rain?
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie bar.
Okay, so I need to make it rain so they go away. The Hassie bar door is a festive ref on it. Okay. Christmas tree. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. VR drama poster. Another VR poster. A business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. The game began as a traditional video game but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. It's like Duck Hunt, yeah? More drama? Magical Commander Yukino, Magical Girl VR drama. Digital Hassie menu. Even when you don't want a drink, it's fun to watch the screen flash.
They have all the basic Hassie flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hassie bar exclusive drinks like Sassy Hassie, Boysen Hassie, Classy Hassie, or a Grassy Hassie shot.
Classy Hassie. Sounds nice for a drink. What is this plant? Yes, self-contained. There are rumors that the plants here are actually given Hassie, not water. Okay. Computable, good for playing games and reading while sipping a Hassie. Spotless as expected from hydrophobic suede. Okay. Subtle pleasant glow, okay. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they've got a Neo Hassie. I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great.
This ROM serves up the Hassie.
Okay. She seems bored. Since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering, there's not too much for her to do right now. You're bored? Let's talk.
Aww, that is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
Moe, okay, yeah. That's not a word I heard in 10 years. Custom model, they were a gift.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with a home printer too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information, lady?
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk.
Please, you looked bored.
The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Yeah.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh,
Let's get to
I
know
never
you.
introduced myself, did I?
No?
I'm Ramona.
Ramona. Okay. The Ramones.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
Okay. Typical American.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls. In that order.
Okay.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution. Yeah, she losing customer, of course.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it. Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
Cyborg?
So I'll be voting appropriately.
So you're cyborg. Yeah, she has a golden arm. Okay, good.
And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
You clearly lost an arm already. Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing.
Okay, so it's not... I don't think they are against that, technically, because it's not your choice. You had to live normally. I hope it's not against their idea, because... Come on, guys. It's not her decision. She got in an accident as a kid. Nobody can blame anyone for that. Really. VR stuff, whatever, yeah. You do what you want. You're an adult.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology.
I don't think they want to push medical technology so far back. But okay.
It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Yeah. So, all the fries are not in the packet with you, yeah? Yeah.
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
No, I don't.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Good for you, but I'm not part of Otaku. Yes, in real life. I understand this talk, but not in the game. Otaku is in Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
It's not history buff. Japan is defending right now their right not to have to censor their own anime, because they understand that if they do their own thing, it will be a hit in the Western world anyway. I think there was some controversy about some translation or something. I don't know.
The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
Which is true, the roots of the past, we used to say.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Yeah. Been to Mecca 3 times, so what?
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes are the shit, lady, come on. It was so cool.
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Dead.
I had no idea about that.
In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more.
Which is true.
The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games are created by the Saishi.
Technically, computers are a man-made creation. Man is not perfect, so what they create cannot be completely imperfect. You look at some art from 500 years ago and you're like, wow, it looks so perfect. Probably the guy doing the painting or sculpture lost sleep or maybe killed himself over, there's one defect there, I need to die. I offended God and mankind. Dedication. Don't kill yourself. It's stupid. Nobody wants that. But yeah, dedication I understand.
Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
I was just getting to know you.
It's a trip, especially for newbies.
How about your
It
climate
does a good
room?
job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassy Holdings.
Okay.
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area.
Okay.
You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
No.
It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today. Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching. Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many I would need to see some serious... You know? Otherwise...
Okay.
Okay, enjoy your drink and let me...
Maybe tell her, this rich guy is having my back.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control room like yours.
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it will suit his need purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
Whatever.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Of course. I have the super small milk.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode?
Bah non, I would like to make sure they go away, huh? Because I thought I needed to use the RFID key, but clearly I don't.
Maybe we could make things a little more.
Yeah, okay,
Should I
let's
switch
try.
it to
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Okay, peacefully disrupted. Yeah?
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal
yeah.
peacefully.
Moral subterfuge or not,
And to
who
be
cares?
frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Sherlock? Maybe. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to check it out.
We should approach
Really,
them cautiously
honestly.
as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits.
Who knows?
Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Or not.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them.
Okay.
The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive.
Too late.
We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
It's better than doing nothing? Yeah, good idea, huh?
Excellent! Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Yeah.
No can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Okay.
Alright, I went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system
Wow.
now.
So cool.
Wait.
Cool hacking.
Oh, shit.
Oh, not so cool.
They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Your accent is really annoying with all the technical jargon. What's a VI? What can we do? Let's ask what we can do.
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you.
Okay.
Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Ooh, they're on the move.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Okay.
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them.
Okay, so I have to block stuff.
Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Okay.
We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Okay. 2 more roads we can block, yes?
Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to short-wire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
So you block this. I should block that. And... I don't know. Block this, block that, and then that. Oh. Okay.
Turin, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead and... Got it?
I need to block this and that. Okay. Oh fuck, I need to block this and that because they can exit. So I need to block. Oh, I'm fucked. I can block 2 only. Yeah, they can leave. I'm fucked. Game over. Ah yes, they leave, of course. Game over, yeah.
Oh, they're getting away!
Yeah. Oh, am I supposed... No, I don't... I'm not smart with puzzles.
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid.
What?
Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used.
Okay.
Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
I'm not going to make it. I cannot... Oh, no, I can't say this.
No!
They can go back? But that's so stupid.
No. once again. And I've lost connection with Tomcat. They must have cut the connection before the VI identified their IP address.
Oh, it's so stupid. How do you turn back? No, I can't believe this.
But
It's
perhaps all
ridiculous.
is not lost. I can pull images of those kids from my memory. Perhaps we can ask someone to try to find them.
Boom. Lexi? Let's ask
That
Lexi.
sounds like a good idea. I'll put the pictures in an email and send them along to her.
I don't trust the old guy, so...
Maybe she can use her police resources in a way that doesn't put things at risk. That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Ooh, lost you there for a bit. Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Done.
No luck there yet.
Oh, rats. Well, y'all will get it, I'm sure.
No.
But we've got to strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Can we not fix it? Okay.
Don't bug it. It already seems to be in a stormy mood.
Hey! I told you jerks not to break my ROM. Now I can't get it to stop snowing.
We can't either.
Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
This Hassy hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
So you get clients.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
So, clients, money.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Don't think I've forgiven you, you dingus.
Come on.
I better go get some Hassy hot cups going.
Yeah?
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassy bar owner.
Do that.
I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
Of course. A light-haired teenager with a bionic arm, she seems to be staring at the nearby wrestlers as she waits to order. Those acid hot cups are disgusting. I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait for the New Year's show. Okay. A defiant young wrestler is enjoying a icy hot cup.
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
Okay. A skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears.
I usually hang out at Stardust, but they don't serve food. So I come here for Hassy hot cups during the day.
Yeah, I've seen you, I remember. This wrestler is the powerhouse in the Neo San Francisco Wrestling Federation's hot news table, the Violent Wings. According to the mesh, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion. Okay.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Okay. A TMI, entertainment film assistant taking a break to enjoy a Hassi hot cup. If I was actually in charge of content, I would make sure we did a big story on these Hassi hot cups. Delish. Okay. So we go back to Jesse, the Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Sure. Ah,
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? All right then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
okay.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in.
Okay.
This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while.
Go to hell.
Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Yeah, go to hell. Nobody likes you, Jess. So, I need to go to Doc Patch. Okay. It's very cool, this
This is the
intermission.
place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Don't be worried about getting mugged. Let's hope she sticks to her half of the bargain. Good to see your self-preservation routines working overtime. Let's just hope she sticks to the half
I'm
of the
sure
bargain.
she will.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Jess is a bit aggressive and standoffish, but I would not accuse her of being dishonest or underhanded.
Your take, not mine.
But I guess I did just meet her, and she is a lawyer, an occupation known for slippery thinking.
Exactly.
Perhaps we should hurry this along.
Yeah?
Tomcat is waiting for us to call them when we arrive.
Gotta keep the generator cool, or else you know it will break. Okay. This piping is doing what all good pipes should do. It's piping out that energy. Okay. Liter. Standard plastic bag level liter. Even if you wanted to pick that up, it's practically scum welded to the street. Okay.
This is the door to an apartment building. It's not the access node.
Okay. Street art.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly.
And now you want to do it. Is that what you're trying to say?
I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice.
Mm-hmm.
For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city?
Yeah, that's why Los Angeles is going to burn.
It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable.
It's probably ugly, disgusting, with fucking modern arts everywhere. I don't care for it. Stop.
Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That is, if you survive, buddy. Nobody can tell that. That graffitis are actually the symbol of gonzo journalism. Oh, I'm very interested. Yeah, sure. I have no idea, but it sounds elaborate. Gonzo journalism.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation?
I have no fucking clue what this is.
If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation.
No fucking clue what you want.
I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I?
Yeah.
And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden? What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me. But never mind. Let's find that access node.
Yes, let's do.
Let's find Hayden. I've taken a few photos of this piece and other sites we've seen along our journey. I'm going to put together a digital scrapbook of sorts when this is all over. I'm going to show it to Hayden.
Good.
This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside.
I'm just worried about this eye there, looking at me.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
This is Parallax Technician for the infection. We have front of chairs, yeah.
I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it?
I think we're here to touch a lot of things. But okay.
This conversation never happened. And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
Nobody's going to come.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years.
It's dark, yes.
I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Okay. What a mess.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node? I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. 1 sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need.
Of course.
This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program.
Eh?
Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks.
Oh yeah.
I swear, y'all, I just turned 22.
Yeah.
Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
A list of things to check to make sure that everything is running okay. Okay. What's this? This sign warns that this area contains high voltage. No shit, Sherlock. Really?
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
Okay. Which is that? Yeah. Dirty, tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards? Welcome to IT, people! Oh, okay, this is the one like this, okay. Robotic arm used to move data cassette around the nodes. And needs to go where? Here. You can't even reach it, but maybe there's some other ways to move this thing. Like this? Terminal should give you access to the node system. Okay. Login. Link server. Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Links. Oh, no. Okay.
What the heck's going on down there? The node just lit up with all sorts of VI activity.
Oh yeah, bad move. I just wanted to have fun.
Connected to Parallax's maintenance network? How would you go online? Now we'll never be able to use this node again. Oh, get to cracking.
Okay. I just wanted to have fun. I'm just a stupid, straight old man.
Nice job!
Okay.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Okay.
You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but...
So when you said we cannot use it again, you mean in the future? Like in later chapter of the game? I fucked myself for the future chapters? Ah, that's cool. That's cool.
This mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
course. Why would they move the data? Yeah.
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find.
Okay.
Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense from my low-level IT guy perspective.
Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them.
Okay.
The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Sure.
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the meshnet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there.
Yeah.
After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule.
I see.
Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location.
That's why you were mad I tried to access and it relinked. I see. You should have told me before.
They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the meshnet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Okay.
Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage. Oh, God. Oh, Turin.
Ah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Oh, they killed?
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
No, you're stupid.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files?
Yeah.
You must have missed something.
No, I don't think she missed.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him.
Okay.
I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels.
Darknet is still a thing in 2064. Okay.
It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat.
Vengeance? Revenge?
I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
Turing will be okay. I'll catch up later. I would need some time to myself to We were friends with the guy. He bought us a poster of a rock band. Yes? So...
If you say so.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage.
Good question.
It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate.
True. We don't need to worry about saving him. He's dead. I would like to see it now.
Maybe it's time to call it quits.
I cannot trust you when you say that.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Cannot trust her. That's my cue to save. Thank you, game. Chapter 3.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. How are you doing? Touring. What do you want to know? Okay, how are you doing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant.
You don't?
But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms.
I will believe it when I see it. You are just annoying and obnoxious.
I don't think I've ever felt this anger.
Anger is good. It's normal. It's human. So maybe you are programmed properly?
It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge.
Oh yeah. I get on with you, brother. I can understand.
My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. Ugh. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
Embrace the thoughts. Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me? If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
Actually, no. But okay.
There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself.
Bathe in it. Just go along.
Either way, Hayden deserves my grief.
We agree.
It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate, but fitting. Yet another thing to be guilty for.
What?
Will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
We will find them and the truth. We'll make them pay. We'll bring them to justice. So it seems my plan died, although I spoke with it even when I was not supposed to be in the apartment. Thank you, game. Justice, make them pay. And the truth. Human me wants to say that make them pay. I never would say about justice. I'm not an hypocrite. But I'm finding myself wondering about find them and the truth. Make them pay, find them and the truth. You know what? I will go with this.
Good. We'll make sure they get what they deserve.
Let's murder them.
I'll see to it myself.
Go for it, buddy.
I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I.
Yeah.
It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered.
True.
We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Makes sense, buddy. Take the time you need. Nobody is going to point the finger and laugh at somebody you cared about death. Nobody is going to make fun of you for that. And they do, we kill them.
Good morning.
22nd December.
I trust you slept well.
No. I'm fine. What's the plan?
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
So I can change things if I made bad choices?
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there.
Okay.
Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard.
Okay.
You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
Not sure to take that, but okay.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles.
It's endgame stuff? Making... Oh, you made this, that choice. Descending.
Our first major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue.
Okay.
Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Okay, I could kill people? I never knew I could.
One thing to consider is our ability to be spontaneous and adapt to a sudden situation. I remain committed to assisting in our strategic performance.
Okay.
Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Oh.
Well, those kids we ran into managed to escape us. So for now, it's a blank.
Yeah, because the game expected me to know perfect layouts immediately. When I had no idea of, oh, they can go back the way they came, which is not possible normally, but okay.
is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way.
She is a fucking cat lady becoming a cat. Drop the mic.
As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
Don't care.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
She's my sister's ex, so what's wrong with that? She doesn't seem like a bad person.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business.
Hashtag not interested, but
Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too.
not wrong.
And finally, you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Nothing against, nothing for it. Whatever, kid. Whatever.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
You don't have any ideas yourself? That seems a bit hopeless. Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm sure that
but
it's
I
better
feel
than
a
us.
little bad for relying on them as much as we do.
Big time hacker. We are not, you are not, nobody is.
Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Okay.
Morning.
You have the look of a traitor on your face.
Current. How you been doing, huh?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at.
True.
Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
True.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed.
What?
The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye.
Sure.
Her name is Zen.
Of course.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'll be happy to look into it.
All right. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been
Come
through some
on,
shit
it's
the
not
past few
weak.
days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
Yes, he's fine.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
Robot-like. Good. Comrade.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turin.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Of course.
Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
Whatever, bro.
Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance.
He's dead?
I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so
no
I
kidding.
can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever
Don't
working
trust
with Flower
him.
Cybernetics. But now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his
Of course,
research.
you knew what he wanted you to know. Of course.
Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
No.
Hayden must have kept my development secret
It's
for a reason.
Trap, bro.
Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map. Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first.
Tomcat.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more
Don't
relevant.
trust. Don't trust.
It depends
Trust him.
on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech?
No one, but
It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful.
no.
If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
That I agree. If the game let us. First, let's save. Game is telling me, oh, please save! Please save! Please save! Otherwise, big problems. So yeah, big problems. Big problems for the next episode. I love this game. It's very cool. It's very nice. I like it. The world, the people, scenarios and stuff. Love it. we will need to explore it more. But for that, I need you to like this video, subscribe, and well, I guess I'll see you in the next one. This is Speedrunner signing off. Have a good one.